Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Sherman III. It's the Tier 5 British medium tank, and it's located on the north spawn of mines, and it's under the command of Microdrive. Now, what can I tell you about the Sherman III? Well, it's an M4A2. It's the same as the American M4s, except it's got a diesel engine instead of a petrol one, and it's got slightly more angular corners. The American ones are more rounded off, and also it's got a slightly different gun. In fact, there are more guns and different guns on the Sherman III than there are on the American counterparts. Now, in this battle, we can see he's using the 76mm gun, and this does have a slightly higher cost but better penetration on the standard AP rounds. It's got less ammunition than the standard M4, but he should be able to make out and do better with it. And it's like all M4s, he does actually suffer the problem of not having good penetration on his front plate, but he does have a good turret. Now he's looking to get shots on that AMX CLC, but he can't spot him yet. Okay, now he can see him. Fires one round in. Two. Gets a hit this time. The ALC's backing away. He lost a fair bit of health. 40% of his health with that shot. Now T28 doesn't want to play. And so Microdrive's going just to show half of his front plate. He's fired around in there, and apparently he got damage with spotting on the enemy. On the T28, would you believe it? I'm bringing up the mini-map a little because it'll actually help us to work out what's going on. Still trying to get a shot on that T28. Okay, there's a Panzer 38NA. That's the eyebrow tank, as we call it. One with a 5cm gun. He's going for a shot on the AMX. He's auto-aimed, but he was damaged in the ammo rack by the Covenanter. And this is going to be a bit of a problem. He's fixed his ammo rack. Gets a good shot into the AMX for 121. Bounces around from the 38. Takes the AMX CLC out the game with 71 hit points. And now he's trying to get a shot. He's taken auto-aim off and going for a shot on the Panzer 38NA. Goes through the lower plate, I think, then. Or did he hit him? No, he didn't get a shot through. Now, is there any way he can get a shot through? Yes, I'm sure he can. Yes, now he does. 102 hit points from that shot. Goes for another one. Gets more damage. 105. One more shot. And the Panzer 38NA is taken out by our Sturmpanzer. So, Arty was very helpful there. Now, he's gone into the water to get further down over the ridgeline, but he's going to have a shot on that Panzer 3J. Okay, he's locked on, auto-aiming. He's not in a position to fire just yet, but now he can. He's got gun depression. Now, that shot was blocked, but now he's going to go manually aim, going for the weak points, trying to get it through the ports, and he does. And again, he's bouncing rounds from that Panzer 3J. I think he was using the 5cm gun. And there's the Covenanter that damaged him in the ammo rack. Can he get a shot for return on that? Yes, he can. Oh, takes him out of the game. 114 hit points. And the enemy Arty's been spotted as a Sturmpanzer. There's only 4 enemy left. 3 of them are Arty, and that was a round from the Fifi. The Sturmpanzer's been taken out of the game. The only worry he's got now is that the Fifi might shoot him again. And the Fifi is closer than the other Arty. Now the Fifi is the FH18B2. That's a 105mm gun mounted on top of the Char B1 chassis. And Microdrive's getting close to an Electo. Oh, gets around into the Electo. Now the Electo's got the chassis of a Tetrak, but it's got a very, very nasty gun. It's a British Tier 4 tank destroyer. It's just inching up. He only wants to see the top of the turret. That's it. That's enough. That round goes in. And one more. And takes him out of the game. 52 hit points. That's his 4th kill. And that wins the battle. They've got it. Now, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's only a first class tank of a Microdrive in the Sherman III, but he also picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, and lastly he picked up the High Calibre. He dealt the most damage in the battle overall. So if we have a look at team scores, well, he did 1,261 hit points of damage, 400 more than the P2640 on his team, and quite a bit more than the damage done by the Sturmpanzer II, which was the highest scorer on the enemy team. He did 4 kills, the T-34 Shield did 3, and the Sav M43 came in with 2. When it came to base XP, Microdrive had 980 on that game, the T-34 Shield did 544, and the P26 538. Let's have a look at detailed. Well, he fired 18 rounds in that battle. He got 12 direct hits, 12 penetration. He did much better when he was aiming manually. He was going for the weak points and it was going straight through. And he had a great shot on that Covenanter to take him out of the game. 1,261 hit points of damage, all of it at close range. He received 11 hits during that battle. 3 of them were penetrations, including the one from the Covenanter that upset the ammo rack, and 8 were non-penetrations. That's unusual because the M4A2 is actually quite an easy tank to penetrate at the best of times, and normally the rounds go in one side and rattle around a little. They're doing all sorts of damage. Well, in this instance, he managed to bounce 8 rounds and blocked 370 hit points of damage, spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 4 of the enemy, and did damage assistance of 483 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 32,888 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he had 23,777 credits left over. He also received 1,470 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. But it is a difference to have the Sherman III without the Derp. Using the 76mm gun can actually be quite effective. I know the Derp gun can actually wipe out enemy tanks very, very quickly, but you'd be surprised at the speed of reload of the 76mm, and of course its great penetration, which enables the Sherman III to more than compensate for its lack of derping. It can take out the enemy just as effectively. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.